Welcome to the Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to give you another monthly reading for the month of August for Aries. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting us, keeping us safe. What are the important messages for Aries for the month of August? Thank you, Spirit. What does Aries need to know for the month of August 2023? What does Aries need to know? What are the important messages? Aries seems to be very serious, not very emotional. Seems to be very straightforward. Aries, what's going on with Aries for this month of August? Seems to be like you don't want to step over the line. You want to do things in the right way. You want to make sure you're doing them in the right way. Aries, what's going on with Aries in the month of August? Thank you, Spirit. What does Aries need to know for the month of August? What does Aries need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you're being very heavy on the truth. You're not letting it slide. I'll say that. These cards feeling like Capricorn. Okay, so the layout is still the same as the last read. First line is all about you, the viewer, whether you are Aries or you're a cross watcher for Aries. Wherever in your chart you will be affected if you have Aries showing up anywhere. But they are the first line. And then the second line is the significant other. And if you don't have one, it's family, friends, acquaintances, strangers that you encounter. And if you are a cross watcher, you decide if you fall in the first line or you fall in the second line. Third line is the outcome of this read. We have this Queen of Pentacles keeps showing up. She's very generous and very, very generous. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, we have abundance. So Aries, you are working on, you've worked. You're celebrating that you have worked. You've acquired. You've accomplished. You are accomplished when this card comes up. You've accomplished something. And it is a status in life, whether you are a bachelor or bachelorette, successful bachelorette, bachelor, or you are acquiring everything that you need to get into a relationship. Either way, you are ready for a relationship. That's what this would signify in this read here. Not just saying that for it's the only meaning. This is what it brings into this reading. We have a 9. 9 is a culmination, meaning you're ready to take that step into the 10. And the first card is our offer. There's a knight that either it's yourself or someone coming to you. You want to make an offer, which is what I would say here. You want to make an offer. And here's your 10th cup for marriage. Now, the manifestation card is definitely going to look into that because it's a question of you are trying to manifest a betrayal. The final betrayal, but a betrayal nonetheless, to either tell all truth or to put the knife in someone's back. Or you may be going into self-deception and putting the knife in your own back through your manifestations because there is satisfaction here. But to what point, to what level of satisfaction? Now remember, if you follow in my lessons on the 4th, it's very prominent, but I'm not going to start saying, oh, watch the 4th, watch the 4th. You decide if you need to go back into what is an obsession. That lesson gives pretty much the all around what the obsession lesson is, or the lesson in obsession and breaking it, or fostering it, or recognizing it first off. But this is the first line. There is going to be an ending. It's an ending of a cycle, whether it is ending in betrayal or ending of betrayal. Either way, there is an end, and there is a choice. There is a choice to choose to end it. And it's divinely guided. Whether you say, I want to end it or not, you are guided to end this betrayal, to end the cycle. The cycle will end and a new one will start. And it'll come to a cycle that goes in, it's related to the past. So everything that you've come to know. So it's accumulation. It's over time. You've come to know. And again, that's what this is. And this judgment card here is a question of, this is what all of what we've done has accumulated and come to now. I choose to go one way, or I choose to go to the other way, or I choose to squash everything, and that ends the cycle. Eight of Pentacles here is the work involved. With her pentacle makes 9. So again, it's a double 9 for building up and working and making things happen and putting all your effort and generosity and nurturing and preparing for the future and making sure that everything is set in the right way to be a new beginning, satisfaction. And 9s all over the place here. We have 9, we have 9, we have 9. So it's a accumulation of effort that is looked into to the point where it's divinely guided to end. But you make the choice. The offer determines what the end will be. There's a new beginning because of that satisfaction. It's a new beginning. There's that offer that turns into a marriage, or is intended to turn into a marriage. There's no marriage here, but it's a divine relationship, which brings to that 10 of Cups. You see, it's fractured, so it's being worked on, because the betrayal, and we will look into this. I just want to say the betrayal has an effect on this being such a difficult, I say difficult. It wasn't easy for this relationship to come to a level of, I want to get married. It was difficult to get there to begin with because of all the betrayal that has been taking place. There's 10 swords here. That means that the other 9 is brought to the point where, okay, on the 9th sword, I'm going to make the offer. And on the 10th sword, I'll either get what I want or I'll lose everything. Because that's what this looks like. Fit it to your situation, whether it's work or a relationship. This is romance, but then Pentacles is all about work. So it's working to build a relationship, or it's a work relationship where it's about, do I want to do business with you? The reciprocity here, the 6 with this offer, it's really been patiently worked on, very slowly, building it up and building it up because of values. See, there's what we call values. So it's a true sense of, I want to make this offer because I value what you have or who you are. Let's see how far this takes us. Let's see, what is this Knight? Truth about love. Culmination into marriage. I want to marry. There's that 10 of Cups. You see? Speaking the truth. Being honest. Not sure. But then the truth brings that assurity. Focusing. See? To focus on what you really want. Be honest. Speaking the truth. Again, the King and the Queen of Swords. So they're on the same level. And they're talking. They're talking to each other on the same level. See, this is a 9 of Swords. But the King of Swords seems to be worried because there's a 9 and a 1 make 10. And this is where that final betrayal comes in. And it is again about a party, celebration. Oh boy. Oh. Walking away. Ending the cycle. Self-love. Okay. Jealousy. Oof. King and Queen of Swords. Too many cards. I don't want to take so many cards. Let me see. Let me just put this like this. Let's see what this looks like here. Because this prince, I say prince, he's a knight. He's a knight of cups. He feels that he's owing something. You see? Like he's not working it out. I say working what out? His choice in relationships, his choice to make an offer to a queen, his queen. He wants his queen. He's in love. He really is in love. But, the truth about a relationship is the focus of the betrayal. That is it. That is it. So he has to come clean on whatever he's been up to. You see why I said in the beginning, this is straightforward, Aries. You're not taking any. You're down to the bone. You're not giving any fat to anybody. You're cutting everything down to the bone. You want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And that is where the King and Queen of Swords come in. Huh? These King and Queen of Swords here, they are not. They're not joking. They're serious. They're very serious, and it is about third-party situations, and it is about scheming and plotting and juggling and putting one into a sense of lack and not feeling like they're good enough and hurting them and then walking away, ending the cycle, finding self-love. Okay, we'll stop there because it's too much information. I don't want to go too far. Too many cards. It's too many cards. It could mean too many things happening. But basically, I said it and I'm going to say it again. What is this magician? What's the magician representing? You see the betrayal. This is with another woman, King and Queen. Third party situations. Ego. About controlling a relationship. Getting the upper hand. Making new plans. Setting a new foundation for marriage. Putting down the burden, going off into smooth waters. If there's more to come, it will show itself. Because I can't take all the cards. Look at how many cards I have here. Wow, it's a lot of cards. Okay, but it is what it is, huh? My gosh, these two kings come up again, like just in the lesson. See the lesson on the second. Might have these two kings together. The King of Swords and the King of Wands. Okay, but this is the whole thing. You see, going off into smooth waters is the goal. That's what you want, because you're worried too. You have anxiety because you want to get away from third parties. You don't want to be in a third party. That's what all this is here saying. You're straightforward. You're cut clean. You don't want. You say, nah, if I'm gonna get married, I'm gonna get married to somebody who wants to be with me, not put me in a third party situation. That's what you want. What you're gonna get is the truth about the relationship, being in a third party situation or coming out of a third party situation to be in a real relationship. standing up and taking back what was taken, creating a new plan, setting up a new foundation for marriage, and putting down that burden and going off into smooth water. The burden is to say, I don't want to be in third parties anymore. I don't want that. Okay, you and Sagittarius are just stepping up and taking your strides, doing it with courage. I mean, you know what you want, and that's the best thing I could say with this read. You know what you want, you know what you don't want. Ten of Swords, what's this representing here? Again, walking away, the end of a cycle, walking away, giving yourself that love that I want. You know what, if I'm gonna be alone, I'm gonna give myself everything I could possibly need. The Nine of Pentacles. But there is a victory, there is a healing, there is a celebration and healing. Destiny. All right, I'll go too far. But you will get that sense of victory in the fact that you walk away from a third party situation. You don't want to be in one. You just spirit won't have it either. Choosing here to end the cycle and being on your own and being happy, giving yourself that independence so that you can move into something better, which is pretty much what's going to happen. Let's see what is this the Lovers represent. A third party. Celebration, expansion, going out and having fun, choosing to have fun, working at having fun. And it's going in backwards from 8 to the 7. So the mental working out of third party situation, meaning I'm strategizing to create or destroy third party situation. Here's the reciprocities on this end. Juggling, sense of lack. I say juggling, but it's pulling from one extreme to the next, trying to please two sides of a coin at the same time, which is impossible. You have to choose one, spend time, and then choose the other, spend time, and then you start throwing yourself in between the two, and then you're not going to make it. There's jealousy involved here. This is why this Five of Pentacles is, see again, 7 of Pentacles. Again, it's sevens and sevens, broken up sevens, full sevens. Oof. Courage. Aries, you have it. I don't have to say you need it. You know exactly what's going on. You know about the jealousy. You know why the jealousy is there. You know that somebody is trying to bring you down. That's why you're going to walk away. They're going to try to bring you down, but you're going to walk away. And this is not the same person who is trying to get into a relationship. This is a message just coming randomly. So please just take what fits your situation. If you are in, if you are feeling, because feeling is everything. If you are feeling like you need to choose, then yeah, you will choose. And we will choose, regardless if we feel it or not. We will make the choice. But your choice is a conscious one. This is not being tricked and coerced. You are already working out your farewell speech, if you will. Because you know where you're headed. You know in what moment you're going to walk away. Because you're that determined. Spirit is watching you and pushing you, taking you by the hand. Because you are willing to go. You want the peace of mind. You want to let go of things that don't serve you. You're not stupid at all on any level because you are independent. You are holding on to what you've experienced. And that is what is elevating you. Your experience. Your sense of see, there's that 9 cups. There's that 9 cups. That knowing what you want, that self-satisfaction you don't need to temper it. You know your limits. That's why you're so independent. And this is where the jealousy comes in, huh? Let's see, what is this Nine of Cups? Let's see. we're not far from the big pile of cards I had here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles is where you looking back on what you've done, the patience that you've had with experiences, and now you think I need to wait, or I need to choose. But you know you need to wait, because it's not, it's the other person that's going to prove you right or wrong in some cases. And that's when you're going to make your choice to say, okay, I'm done, or I'm with you, I'm not with you. Yeah, again, it's just it's a question of timing. It's timing. Because you know where you're going. You know how to get there, and you have the courage to get yourself wherever you need to go. And it's a question of, well, is this good for me? Because if it's not going to work in my favor, I'll walk away. And that is the attitude that will bring you to your success and the healing, where you're not going to talk. It's silent. That silence is pretty much what's going to bring the results. You're not going to talk because you don't want to take the chance to ruin what destiny will bring you. That is why you're sitting quiet and you're healing very quietly, standing in your integrity. And then there is either an ending, well, there is an ending, but it is ending in either a marriage, which will be a new beginning because it's coming, or it will be you walk away and you start fresh, like it says here. Some of us will get into marriages. Some of us will say, I don't want, and walk away. I have to say it like that because many situations floating around with Aries. I mean, seriously, I don't have to explain that. So we know that it is. Let's see how the end shows. Okay, let's see what this judgment call is all about, because I'm running out of cards. Yeah, see the offer. The Emperor, taking lead, opening up, speaking creatively, asking for forgiveness, talking about the truth, destiny. It is destined. See, that's why I say some of us will say, yes, I want, and some of us will say, no, I don't. And it'll be up to you in your situation if you say yes or no. And if you want more details, well, you know how to reach me in the description box. Just ask and I will do a reading for you. What does the Fool represent here? Thank you, Spirit. The Prince of Pentacles, taking your time, again with the Queen of Pentacles, with the Ten of Pentacles. So it's a slow process because there was a loss, because there was a sense of loss, that you felt like everything was taken from you, and you want to do it right this time around. You don't want to make a mistake. This is why you're not stepping over that line. You're keeping everything in the right, going in the right way, being honest, and doing the things in the way that, not that you're expected to, but by natural law of attraction. Because you have experienced such a loss, a great loss, it is time for a new beginning. You're building up the integrity. You're digging deeply for the truth about why you keep getting the same thing, which you don't want anymore. This is why you're thinking, well, if I do it right this time, it'll happen. That boredom brought you to lowering your self-esteem and even your standards. And you know you did. And you know you want to make up for that. That's why you're bringing down the Tower and making change. Taking life by the reins. And and really going for it this time. You know who you are when I say going for it this time. If that strikes you, then it is about you. But you will. You're very similar to the Sagittarius read. It's a new beginning, but before anything, the truth will bring down the tower, and things that need to be said will be said and spoken. And what is this for? Four of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. The devil has to show up, just like in Sagittarius with the Queen of Cups. That sense of right and wrong and choosing between the two, protecting what you love, fighting for what you believe, standing up and saying, this is what I want and I will have it, but I don't know that I will win. I may lose, and I'm in a dilemma because of my passion. I will change the direction that I'm going in because I am inclined, and I am compelled because reciprocity will be had. I will transform, I will become, I will grow, and I will change. You see the determination that you have. I felt it from the very beginning of this shuffle, that you're staying on the line. You will not break your vows if you so want to be in a marriage. You will not break your vows. You're determined. You know that you're going to make the sacrifice to have everything. That last pentacle, that's all you have on your mind. Those of you who feel it. What is with this the six of Pentacles? Ego. Okay. It's not just ego, okay? It's following that truth, and the ego is there because you're determined. You're very determined, and you need to say, yeah, with or without you, I will survive. I mean, this is all what it is. The intuition, again with the moon. Just see Sagittarius reading if you want to have a comparison, because it's the same thing with the moon there coming up. And the truth, speaking that truth, because there is a story behind this determination to get into a relationship. There's a story there about cheating. There is a story there. And you need to either tell the story or the story will be told to you. But somebody is going to talk a lot. And what comes of it is a proposal for marriage because of a choice. A choice is made, and there's romantic implication here. That's the last of the cards. I took the whole deck just for you, Aries. But it makes sense, because at the end of the day, you want to be in a relationship. Those of you who do want to be in a relationship, a real relationship, where you are completely open, completely honest, and your partner does not judge you for their sense of lack. There is jealousy that is floating around and trying to prevent that full disclosure from happening. But you're determined. You're determined to have the full disclosure, or you're determined to give the full disclosure. You choose where you stand in this. This is a beautiful read. I love it. People are making choices for August that are going to affect their lives for the next 30 years. So you might as well take that time and sit and reflect on what you've done and where you want to go and who you're with and how you want to get there, and really get to know if the person that you're with is really on the same page with you. That's all you could do. I mean, Just because I say you're going to be effective for the next 30 years doesn't mean that you could say tomorrow, I don't want to be with you. Or in 6 months, I don't want to be with you. It depends. I mean, you feel what you feel and you go with what you feel, right? And this is where choice, free will, and that determination, free will is everything. Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message for this reading for Aries, August 2023? Thank you. Okay, these cards are sticky. That means I need to choose. And it is imagine. Everything is upside down, but they're not all upside down. See, I have some. Okay, so imagine, but it's upside down. And treasure island is upside down. Oh boy. Protection en masse. Okay, protection for 20. Imagine. 20. The judgment card. Let's see where we're going with this. If we're at the 20, then we were at the 19. Flexible. Oh, flexibility. Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. See, that's why you are standing in your truth and you're not letting go. You're not crossing lines. You're not breaking the train or the chain. You're not doing anything that is out of order. You're doing it the right way. You're flexible. Well, we were. We still are, if you're in it. But the the protection message for imagine. That would be where we are now in Aries. Turning imagination into manifestation. See, that's the creativity there. That wanting to be in a relationship or wanting to be in a kind of relationship, whatever kind of relationship it is for you. Creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity and illusion. So you trying to make things fit, or someone trying to make things fit, will determine it'll determine how you end up. And if it is that you want to be in a relationship and you're trying to force that relationship, this is where you need to listen to Sagittarius, because I was talking about that there. But let's see, imagine, protection. Illusions and wishful thinking, rooted in a sense of lack, have entered your life. Now may be the time to see things as they truly are and not as you hoped or imagined they would be. Release any fear. Then envision anew. Perhaps you are anticipating that something fearful might happen and recreating that image of disaster over and over in your mind. The universe responds to such projections. So be aware of this catastrophizing. Be aware of this catastrophizing. No matter what, illusions and awfulizing are a misuse of imagination. Clear the inner slate and stay grounded, stay real. Only then can you truly have what you desire. So again, it just feel it, what you really want, what someone is showing you. You will be able to determine, because you're standing in your integrity, you will be able to determine if it is real, if it is an illusion. Seeing through the illusion, not trying to make it fit. Don't force. Stay within the boundaries that you know you should be in the sense where what's right for you. There's no mistake. Choices we make is what defines our destiny. And every choice we tend to think is the right choice for us because we go with what we feel. You have to have faith that you will get, because you have already received. You're at the abundance place. You're at the 9. You're just missing the 1, but the 1 may be someone trying to trick you. The 1 may be someone is putting up a false image of what could be. But you will know because you follow your instincts. Again, I don't know if I said that at the beginning of this clip, but follow your instincts. Let's see what number 9 upside down. Number 9. Treasure Island. The law of attraction. Again, choosing. Okay. Law of attraction. Bringing dreams into fruition. Knowing what you want. Sticking to that. Building of your own legacy. The results of positive thinking made manifest abundance. Made manifest. Abundance appearing as if from nowhere. Financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. So this is what it's supposed to bring. Okay, but it's reversed. So let's see what the protection says. But you will be abundant. You already are. You have. You want to share. That's where you're kind of confused. Protection message. Poverty consciousness. Again, that sense of lack. Not enough. Cast a shadow on your path. That means someone's not making you feel like you belong. Like, you really need to listen to Sagittarius. I would say listen to Leo too. Just listen to all the fire signs here, because fire is having a tough time this month of August, because real choice is presented before all the fire signs. And at what level you determine with your situation. How difficult it is determined by your growth and your choice to follow the path that Spirit put you on. Okay, because that's destiny. Poverty consciousness and a sense of not enough cast a shadow on your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired? So you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunities to expand. You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find the abundance waiting for you to claim it. See? But you're there. This overshadows the whole reading. That's 9. You have to believe you have it in order to hold on to it. Otherwise, it will be taken from you. With that, I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, your shares. Until our next read, Aries, love and light.